Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariana. If you're new here, I make thrifting and DIY type of videos here on this channel, so if you're interested in that, be sure to subscribe. Today's video is going to be like a decluttering type of video, though I've got my closet behind me, and I try to do these kind of like once, maybe twice a year, just kind of go through everything, and anything that I'm not really loving or wearing, I try to pass it on so that somebody else will be able to love it more. And I do pack away kind of my seasonal items. So right now I've got all of my fall and winter things packed away still, and I've got all of my spring and summer still out. And now that the weather has been changing, finally, it is time to get those things out and put away some of my summer items. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to go through and take out things that don't spark joy, as Marie Kondo would say, and then do like a switch of the seasonal items. Just as like a little disclaimer, I'm really not like decluttering and taking things out just to make room for more. I'm really trying to go on this process of becoming more of a conscious consumer, where I'm not just like buying a whole bunch and then not wearing it anymore and just throwing it away. I have gotten away from buying from fast fashion brands. I maybe bought like 5 new items total this whole year. So I've really gotten into thrifting solely, or buying secondhand anytime I would need something or really wanted to add something to my wardrobe. That being said though, sometimes I do thrift things and they come in and turns out I don't love them as much as I thought, or I don't really get as much wear as I would like to out of those items. So doing these kinds of declutters, it does help me to see and inform my future decisions as to what maybe I won't like or I won't really wear. So I'm still trying to work down on impulse buying, even thrifting, because even secondhand, that's not a sustainable way to shop. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm still on a journey and I'm still trying to keep these things in mind. But also I do want to make sure that these clothing items will find a new home where someone else will actually get some wear out of it. So I don't want it just to sit in my closet either. So yeah, that's my whole thought process on that. So pretty much we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. I will show you guys a little overview of how everything looks right now. So you can kind of see that I've got things somewhat color coordinated still. I have already been thrifting a little bit for some fall items, which I really try not to do. I try to wait until I've already switched over just to make sure that I'm not buying something that I already have in storage, because sometimes you forget when things are put away. But yeah, so things are kind of just kind of shoved in there, and it's getting kind of full, and I know there are a lot of summery pieces that I'm just not gonna wear right now. And then I've got all of my shoes here at the bottom, not including some of like the more daily ones that I keep by the door, so I'm gonna be switching out those as well. I've got the boots in storage, and I'll be putting away the sandals. And then if you're wondering where I kept all of my seasonal items that I store away, I've got bins up here that I have all those items in, and then I have one more kind of storage box under the bed. I do also have a random selection of clothes here on the clothing rack. These are items that I'm planning on refashioning or upcycling, or there's something I need to fix on them. And then some of them are just a couple new items that I had thrifted that recently came back from the dry cleaners. So I've kind of just like left them here on this rack for no real good reason. So I'm gonna go through that also. Also, I did forget to mention, even though I do these kind of seasonal declutters, I also try to declutter kind of along the way. So when I notice that there's something that I just know I haven't been wearing that I don't really want to wear anymore, or maybe something just doesn't really fit, I will pull it then and kind of put it in a bag that I keep off to the side, so that I'm just kind of consistently thinking about the items that I own. And then it kind of makes processes like this a little bit easier and quicker to go through. So that's kind of like my tip for feeling like you're in control of your closet, so you don't have to wait until you do a big declutter. Okay, so I guess it's time to go ahead and go through. I would pull everything out like Marie Kondo style, but I don't really have a place that I can just throw it all and be able to film. So what I'm gonna do is actually just kind of go through each one. So the first step is going through and pulling out the items that I either want to sell or donate or give away for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. Either they don't fit, or I don't love it anymore, or I haven't worn it in a long time. So I'll have piles for that, and then I'm gonna have a pile for all of the seasonal items that I know I'm gonna be putting away. Oh, and the things that I'm gonna sell, I'm probably gonna try to list on Poshmark. So by the time this goes up, I will probably have listed them all. So I'll go ahead and link it down in the description so you can check it out if you'd like to. I'm gonna try my best not to have like a maybe pile. I just wanna make a decision and then go with it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I guess I'm just gonna start from this end and then work my way. In my little organizer here, I've got like bras and undergarments and things like that, so I'm just gonna tackle it on my own. So I keep my belts right here on the hanger. I think there's only like 2 belts that I know that I'm really not gonna wear because I've got other ones that I wear more. I'm just gonna get rid of 2 belts because these are the only ones that I don't really wear. So these 2 are definitely summer tops, so I'm gonna put those away. This is the one that I refashioned in my previous video. I'll link it if you haven't seen that yet. This one's a little more of a summer piece. I don't know if I would want to try to transition it in fall a little bit. I haven't really gotten much wear out of it yet and I really want to, so maybe I'll keep it out for now. This is more of like a summery piece too. It's just an off-the-shoulder white lace dress. I got it for a wedding and I haven't worn it really since, but it is one of those kind of like nice dresses to have for when you do have a special occasion. So I think I'm gonna put this kind of in the back over here where I keep some of my more special occasion dresses. Another off the shoulder kind of top. This one's striped, also very summer, so let's fling it away. This dress is also very summer to me. I really love this one, but I'm gonna put this away into storage because it's more of a summer piece. So this is kind of like a basic button down, but I really haven't been loving it or wearing it much, and every time that I have worn it I've kind of been like meh, so I may have to just donate that one. And this dress, also kind of summery looking. Yeah, I'm gonna put that away. Okay, so I haven't gotten much wear out of this one, sadly, because it's a really cool piece. It's like a linen-y duster thing. I'm gonna try and see if I'll wear this in the fall layered up. And if I don't, then I'm probably gonna sell it or donate it or get rid of it. This button-up skirt, I actually included in one of my 10x10 challenges, so I got some wear out of it. And honestly, I haven't touched it since. I've got this other khaki skirt that I included in my most recent 10x10, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, I did like these mini capsule wardrobe challenges over on my Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, you can definitely do that. I'll link that down below as well. Basically, you pick 10 items and make 10 outfits with them. But anyway, I've got that one and I actually wear and like that one more. So I think I'm gonna part with this one. I may actually sell this maybe one of y'all who would like to have it. So I've got these 2 kind of oatmeal colored cardigans and I don't really need both out because this one's a little more summer, so I'm gonna keep this one in. Those are good for work when the office AC is just on blast. So this is a yellow skirt that I thrifted. It's a linen and cotton blend. I love the color on this. I really just haven't reached for it. I think there's just other skirts that I have that I just love more. So I'm gonna part with that. And this tank top I also included in one of my 10x10s. And honestly, like every time I wore it, I didn't love how it looked on me. I don't know why. It is a really good summer piece, but I think I'll be okay if it wasn't there. This yellow polka dotted wrap dress, love this. I'm gonna put this away for next summer and spring. Okay, so I've got several of these like printed midi skirts, including I'm wearing a printed skirt right now. And I guess they're just like my favorite thing lately and have been my favorite thing to thrift. Oh, there's another one here too. It's a super cute kind of paisley printed one. Even though they are skirts, I want to keep them out because I love like the sweater and skirt combo. So I'm definitely gonna keep this one out. I think that would be super cute with like a cream sweater. And then these 2 I feel like are very appropriate for fall. So I'll keep those. I think I am gonna put this one away though, even though I really like it. I think this looks a little more islandy and summery, so that'll go away. Dark floral is really good for fall, so I'm keeping that as well. This one, honestly, I feel like the print is so cool and that's why I picked it up at the thrift store, but I just love these patterns more and gravitate towards these more, so I think I'm gonna pass this one on. This linen and silk blend shirt I think is a good one for summer and spring, so I think I'm just gonna put that into storage. My other kind of like green top I'm gonna keep in here because that's kind of like a basic that would be good to work with for the fall, and also love that color. These 2 are also very spring and summery, so I think I'm gonna put those away. Honestly, this one I haven't worn in a really long time. I think this might be worth selling because it's really cute and it's good quality, but I just haven't worn it. So this is actually a robe that I was gifted, and I actually wear it as like a kimono slash dress, and so to me it's more of like a spring summer item. So I'm gonna put that into storage. So I thrifted these recently. If you saw, I did like a little quick fix on this one to make it a shorter skirt, and it's actually a 2-piece set, which I absolutely love, but I haven't quite gotten to wear yet, only because I just feel like this color would be great for spring and summer, and we just passed that season. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold on to it and wait until the spring. Okay, so now I've got another little problem. I have denim jackets in pretty much every color. Don't know how this happened, but I think I was just like on the hunt for the perfect denim jacket, and I don't know, it's like if it fit, then I ended up getting it. And so now I've got 4. Do I need 4? Out of all of them, this one's my favorite, this light one, so I'm definitely gonna keep that. This one is just like a super oversized one. I don't know that I love the fit on me, but I think this would be really cool, like crop. I might maybe DIY this one. And then this one's just like a basic dark wash. I don't know. I'm not super in love with, I think, and it's still in really good condition, so I think I'm gonna pass that along. And then this one's a bit more of a recent addition, but I thought it was cool, and it's different because it's got a lot more hardware and details, and I think it's slightly cropped already. Yeah, see, I feel like it's cool. I feel like it adds a little bit of edge to an outfit. So I'll keep the lighter one and the darkest one, and then I'm gonna maybe DIY the mid-toned one, and if that's a no-go, then I will get rid of it then. This denim skirt also, I haven't really gotten much wear out of. I think I would like it better if it was a little bit shorter, maybe even distressed. I think I'm gonna DIY this one and see if I can get more wear out of it then. I have like 3 black tank tops that I don't think I need that many. Thrifted this one. I think this one's a good basic. And then really like this one, so I feel like it's just a really dressy option, really well made. So I'm gonna hold on to that, but that means I can pass this one off. These are just a pair of dress pants that I really haven't worn because I've got other ones that I like a lot better. So I think I'm just gonna have to make those. I really need to replace my black cardigan or fix this one up because the knit is like coming undone on the sleeve here, which is a sad day. I need to figure something out with that. This is another one of those vest tops that I haven't really worn much lately. I keep feeling like I'm gonna be able to layer it and make it a really cute look and outfit, but I just really haven't. I'm gonna hold on to this along with that other vest and see if I wear it, and then if I don't, then we'll just pass it on. Here is another dress that I haven't really worn. I feel like I just like bought this for like an event and that was it. So just goes to show you that you shouldn't just buy something for a one-time thing. So I don't know, I think I'll sell this. I've got kind of like some blazers and sweaters in the back here because of it being too hot to wear them. I've just kind of pushed them to the back, but that's what I'm just looking through. I think I'm going to keep them and see if I wear them through this season. This one, however, is just like a navy linen one. I think it's really cute, and I always love the idea of it, but I can never seem to style it. So I think someone else will be able to get much more use out of that. Okay, so I think I went through everything in there. It's kind of all spread out, but if I pushed it all, you would be able to see. Got a lot of room to work with here. So that's a good sign. Oh, and then the things on the rack. I've got these 2 black dresses that are gonna be good for fall, winter. I'm gonna put into my wardrobe. And then this is a super cute gingham printed fall toned skirt that I'm really excited to wear that I just recently thrifted. So I'm gonna put that in there also. Okay, so here's kind of how it's looking so far. I went ahead and color coordinated it so that it looks very nice. And then some of my like other random colors and patterns I just kind of stuck back here. So they're still in there, they're just kind of off to the back. I feel like we could just go through the shoes really quick. I know for sure that that one, and that one are going to be seasonal, so those are going to go into storage. Those I've had for a long time and I've really worn the heck out of them. I feel like it's almost about time to get rid of those. I'm gonna keep those because I feel like even though they're espadrilles, they're going to transition well into fall. But I am gonna put those, and those into storage. And then the rest of them I will keep out. Oh, and I forgot about these. These are also gonna go into storage too. So those are all going. So now I guess I better go through all of the handbags. These are just a few of them. There's more in some bins. Okay, and then these are like my more summer bags that I'm gonna put away into storage. I think I have a little bit too many like straw type of bags, so I think I may part with this fossil one just because I just love those more. And then all of my other bags I have just in a bin back here. Okay, cool. So now that I feel like I've taken out everything that's summer, it is time to go through all of my fall and winter things. That's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna go ahead and grab out from these bins that have like my sweaters and things like that, as well as that storage box under the bed. I think I'm gonna wait on some of like the heavier, more winter coats because it's not quite that cold to have those yet, so I don't really want to have those kind of taking up space in here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, since we're already doing shoes, I thought I would go ahead and continue. So I pulled out my fall and winter shoes that were away in storage, and so I have them here in one of the baskets, and then I also have one of these space saver bags with shoes in them as well. And I'm gonna go through all the things that were packed away, and I've got 3 of these space saving bags and then also the underbed storage container. So I'm just gonna go through and pull out everything and see if there's anything that I want to maybe pass on before hanging up everything else up here. I feel like some of the stuff I even forgot about. This is why I feel like putting things away in storage seasonally is a good idea, because every season it feels like you're just going shopping again. You get to pull out some of the things that you've loved and worn so many times and enjoy them again. Some things you just totally forget that you had, and this is why I try not to go and do like a seasonal thrift or shop before I do this, because sometimes I don't realize that I had a particular item and I was looking for something similar. So that's a big tip. So if you do store things away seasonally, definitely go through everything first before you actually go shopping, because now I've got 2 pink sweaters, even though they're a little bit different. They're both pink lightweight knits. I had this leopard print button-up shirt in my storage already, but I recently got this one. So I know this one's not leopard print, it looks more giraffe print like, but I actually like the color and tone of this one more, so I think I'm actually gonna part with this one. Alright, so here's everything that is gonna go into storage, all of the seasonal items. And then this is everything I'm getting rid of that I am gonna try to sell, which we've got 2 dresses, 4 skirts, 3 pairs of pants, 9 tops, 3 pieces of outerwear, and 1 belt. Oh, and also 3 pairs of shoes. And then I do have a little pile of things that will just be donated, but hopefully it will go to a good home. Okay, so here is the final outcome, the final like overview, I guess. Nothing really looks that much different, I feel like, other than the fact that I just swapped out my summer things for winter things. So I'm happy with it, and I know it's not like an extreme declutter or anything like that. It's just what works for me. So yeah, so I just realized I didn't do an outro, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was at least a little bit interesting seeing me kind of go through my clothes and pulling things out. I don't know, for me, watching other people do that for their closets is inspiring, and I don't know, I just like to see people's thought process behind like how they go through their clothes. But yeah, like I've said, I'm trying to be on this journey and I'm not quite there yet, but eventually I'd love to get to the point where I don't have to do these that often, because this is just like teaching me to be more mindful of what I bring in the first place. But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!